John Zool with Engearment.com in our beautiful mountains of Colorado, and I'm here to show you this season's Patagonia Half-Stash Houdini. This guy right here. Currently I'm using him for splitboarding, as you can see, but we've used him about the last 8 months, since before he even came out. Been using it for biking, casual use, hiking, camping, trail running, pretty much anything where you just need a lightweight shell to keep the elements off you, keep wind at bay. So in this video, I will go over the features and functions and compare it to previous versions of the Houdini. So let's get into it. First, I'll start with sizing. I'm a men's extra large, have been for the entirety of the Houdini series, going back to 10 or 11 years ago with my first Houdini, which I still have in the back of my backpack at all time. It has a hood, it's a little bit thinner, and it breathes a little bit better. There's been different versions of Houdinis over the years, and this one, from my experience at least, seems to be the thickest of them all. It's still around 4 ounces for men's extra large, but you can see it's not as breathable. You can see that's condensation, that's moisture right there. That's building up. For, I've been touring on the splitboard for about 40 minutes, and my heart rate's been in the 140s, 150s. A little bit out of breath, as you can tell. It's currently about 120 heart rate. So I'm building up some effort, and you can see that effort right there. So this does not breathe as well as definitely the Houdini Air and some other previous Houdinis. However, I don't really care that much about that part. I mean, there are ventilation holes throughout the jacket up here, and a nice kind of classic retro Patagonia hip. But it does a great job blocking the wind. Earlier, the wind was picking up, and I really had no idea it was even that windy until I looked up and saw the trees were just flapping in the wind. So it does a fantastic job of blocking the wind. It does a great job of protecting you from a light amount of precipitation. There is a PFC-free DWR coating on this jacket, and about 20 minutes ago, it actually was snowing. If we look up, you can see those are storm clouds, and just over that set of peaks, it's going to do some stuff here in a moment or two. So I'm going to avoid the Alpine today, unfortunately, as it gets towards the afternoon. I was going to head up there, but I do not want to take any chances with lightning. So I'm going to stick to the tree line and below. Plus, got some pretty good corn to harvest. This is going to be a lot of fun. But back to the jacket. Called the stash because you can stash it into the zip pocket right here, and that zip pocket will hold. I have a phone accessible. Yes. So this is a large iPhone where the current version is. Will it fit? Yes, it fits. But not only that, folks, you get stash pockets, and they're placed just right. So you can see the hip belt right there. And in here, I have a very warm Bobo bar, as well as a almost completely melted some kind of protein bar. Then you get a pocket over here, the same setup. Right. Where is it? There it is. Right there. So you can see it will play nicely with a hip belt right there. For casual use, you probably want to walk around with your hands in your pockets like you're from the Victorian era, but it is functional. A lot of wind jackets don't even have hand pockets, to be totally honest. A lot of them are just probably usually one pocket right here to stash. I do love when a wind jacket does have adequately placed hand pockets, so I love that because I can use it from gym, the training environment we're usually in, to casual use, to mountaintop use. We have to separate our time into those thirds of the pie there. But for functionality, this is fantastic. You can see it is a half zip pull over. I'm not usually a fan of pullovers, but I do like this one because when I put it on, I'm usually doing an activity where I'm not going to take it back off until the activity's done. Hiking, backpacking, just touring around, splitboarding, backcountry skiing, bike commuting, just biking for fun. So activities where you're in it, you do the thing, and then when you're done, you take the jacket off, the backpack off, whatever other gear. It's just part of a good system. Talk about the breathability. You can see it's not the most breathable. I wish I had the specs on how many CFM. There were some Houdinis which had a very high CFM, and I really liked that. This one I would believe is lower. I don't want to speculate. 20, 30, no more than 40 CFM, I would not think. But somebody out there knows. I'm sure somebody will comment below the exact denier, because I'm going to guess it's like 15 denier, because previous ones were like 10, 15 denier. But yeah, you can see the condensation. Man, my hair is wet. Yeah, it's like a sweating Sasquatch. That's my nieces call me Funkle Yeti, like a Yeti, and the fun uncle. But I'm a kind of hairy guy. The sizing is regular. It's not trim, which I find is pretty good, especially for layering system. People are probably wondering, why no hood? Well, in windy situations, having a hood, if the hood is not on your head, can be pretty damn annoying. Just hood is flapping in the wind like a flag gone wild. So it's nice. Like right now, see the wind? It's picking up. But I don't feel that wind. I can see it. I can see a tree. I can hear it. Probably hear it on the microphone. It does a great job of blocking the wind. As far as adjustments, you get elastic on the sleeve, and you get one hem adjustment right here. Boom. So that's about it. There's no other hem adjustment on this side that I found. Again, not having a hood is kind of nice. The coverage is great. Good coverage, especially for you runners out there. And then to dump heat, boom, now you're dumping the heat. Oh, I am sweaty. Effort has been made today. Yeah, 45 minutes and average heart rate 140. A lot of effort. Oh, and it's snowing now. So this is a perfect example. I told you something was coming in about 2 minutes ago, didn't I? And I was right. Yeah, snow. And I'm going to shoot this in HDR Dolby Vision and see if YouTube can handle that format. So you can see, I think Colorado has some of the best skies because it's sunny earlier. The clouds are just magnificent puffs. The lighting is variable. It's just wonderful. And it's snowing a little bit. Yeah, I love. Up here comes the sun. It's like nature's tuning in. I was like, let's see what else we can show the viewers. All right, I'll get back to this. You can tell I love splitboarding, and I really enjoy the Patagonia Houdini Stash. And I think it became available to purchase maybe a month or two ago. And I'm notorious for putting up Patagonia videos before they come out to purchase, and people get frustrated by that. So I waited on this one. I waited about 8 months, actually. They sent this over as a sample. I sent over, oh gosh, I feel like in the fall. So I've had it since the fall, and now it's middle of May of the next year. So a lot of experience with it. And I feel like I can provide you a fairly detailed, real-world review. If you found it helpful, thumbs up is really appreciated. I have a whole bunch of Patagonia stuff coming up because I think they're all under, the embargo's been released. So I've been working on those since the fall as well. If for any reason you'd like to see those, I would suggest you subscribe to our Engearment YouTube channel. And if you've already subscribed, thank you, and thank you for your support. If you have questions, I'll do my best to answer them. If you have insights, though, if you have insights on the Houdini or have a Houdini and you love it, tell us where you're using it, tell us what you're doing with it. And all you fact finders, let me know what you think the CFM is on this jacket and other things I might have missed in the technical data on this review, because I rely on you guys to help the audience out too. So this is where you get to step up. Till next time, take care.